Welcome back to Ottoex, a channel where we feature some of the most unique vehicles from around the world. We present them, we walk through them inside, outside, and sometimes we even drive them. In front of me today is a beautiful 1996 Toyota Caldina station wagon. This is one of the more rare specs of these wagons. They came in the Corolla, Sprinter, and Caldina in this spec. This is the workhorse utility spec. It is a 5-speed manual diesel, naturally aspirated, with a full-time 4-wheel drive system. It has rear leaf springs and a full vinyl interior in the cargo area. Designed for work, truly a workhorse of the semi-modern era. One of the last of the greats. Full mechanical diesel means no computers on board. Also just a super simple vehicle to maintain. This is such a cool wagon. These are so hard to find, guys. We have only been able to find maybe 3 or 4 of this kind of spec of wagon, whether it be Corolla, Sprinter, or Caldina. This one has around 110,000 original miles, but it is so well kept and not abused. We're gonna walk through it, outside, inside, and drive it in this video. So right up front, you'll notice beautiful Toyota single stage original paint. Shines right back to life. This is a paint code 041, for those of you curious. We've got steel wheels all around. These are original Toyota Steelies with the original center caps. These are a 13-inch wheel. This was a commercially owned one-owner vehicle outside of Tokyo when we acquired it. Recently registered and used. There is a whole lot of maintenance that was done to this within the last year in Japan, including a new timing belt, coolant exchange, water pump, all that good stuff. The owners cared about this wagon, and as par with the vehicles we present, it's clean and original. So why don't we take a peek inside the front. Right off the bat, you'll notice these really ultra utilitarian door cards, roll down windows, manual locks. Very minimal electronics in this car. Some of you may hate that, some of you may love that, but regardless, that just means less things to break. It's got original Toyota all-weather floor mats, glove box. We've got owner's manual and some of the owner literature from new. These seats are original and in great shape. They are vinyl sided with a sturdy cloth midsection. Dash is in great shape and crack-free. 4-way adjust on this seat. Slide and tilt seat back. On the outside, you're reminded that it is a full-time 4-wheel drive vehicle. These were a great smaller alternative. 400 kilograms, 2.0 diesel, 4-wheel drive. Caldina and a road safety, a traffic temple road safety sticker, just wishing you safe driving. Like I was saying, these were a smaller alternative to larger commercial vehicles. Probably one of the smallest commercial spec vehicles other than a K truck. Just a really cool configuration. Wagons are almost a dying breed today in 2024, and it's great to see them in this condition from this era. And in this spec, because this is just something that we didn't see a lot of four-wheel drive diesel station wagons in North America. So more of that simple utility door card. Inside, the driver's seat presents really well. There is a tear in the vinyl here. That is the one flaw on the interior that I would point out, and a little bit of rub wear here just from use. Underneath, again, the floor mats, all weather. Some service stickers here from recent service. This was all done in the past year or two. So if we slide in, take a look through the controls. Really simple gauge cluster. There is no tack. Instead, you just get something that says Caldina. I don't know if you guys can see that with the glare. 196,000 kilometers. You've got your fuel gauge, your speedo, and your temp gauge. What more do you need? Wipers, lights, HVAC controls. It has AC, which works great, and of course heat. It has a rear defrost, your clock, and your hazards. We have a 5-speed floor shift. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, and reverse. A nice pull lever parking brake, just the old school way. This doesn't smell like smoke. A lot of vehicles out of Japan do have smoker smell. We try to find ones that don't. This smells great inside. Nice, simple 2-spoke urethane steering wheel with a horn in the center. Sun visors, a really clean headliner, and a clean second row. Why don't we take a look back there? And then after that, we'll check out the cargo area and some really cool features to how the cargo area works in this wagon. So you'll see another clean door card. So it's a 5-seater. More all-weather floor mats. Cool thing about this is you'll notice you've got your standard cargo area, like so. But if you want to expand that, pull this up. You fold this down with the lever here. And there you have it. A total work spec wagon. That clicks back in. No belts in the rear, I want to point that out. That came to us as a surprise as well, but this was just a true workhorse of a wagon. There are seats here, but they are not belted. Let's take a look in the cargo space. Vinyl lined floor, which is just totally screams utility and function. This is a great alternative to a pickup truck. It gets phenomenal fuel economy. We're talking 35 miles per gallon plus. locking fuel door. Unlock that with your key so no one can siphon your fuel off. And that kind of sums up our interior exterior. What do you say we go take this thing for a drive? Yes, I like the sound of that. I've got the key, original. Let's go take it for a spin. Fires right up, no nonsense, no fussing about. Great visibility. It's got an AM only radio, original. And off we go. Engagement of this 2C diesel engine is smooth, torquey. It is a very simple, mechanically injected swirl chamber diesel. It is the bigger brother to the 1C diesel engines that were put, believe it or not, in the Camrys and Corollas for just 2 years here in the North American market. So from 84 to 86, they actually offered a Camry and a Corolla with that 1C diesel engine. Never in a four-wheel drive configuration, but what that means is parts are easier to get. There are domestic parts because the 1C and the 2C share a lot of parts. Things like head gaskets, water pumps, timing belts, things like that. A lot of these parts do cross over, not all of them, but many of them do. And you can always just reference those 84 to 86 Camrys and Corollas if you are in need of quick parts for this and you go to your local parts store here in North America. All the controls in this work as they should. The seat foam feels nice and firm. The brakes feel great. It shifts nice through all gears. Plenty of power. It doesn't feel underpowered. It's geared a little bit low for more of a utility spec around the city driving rather than long haul cruising. But nonetheless, just a great driver. This thing has been really well maintained over the years, and it shows. I know we've had a few of these diesel wagons over the years, maybe just 3 or 4, and I think just one sedan. They are that uncommon. We're always looking, and finding clean ones just isn't something that happens every day or even every year. So if you're watching this and you're thinking about it, or you've been waiting for one of these to pop up, reach out, come and check it out. It's definitely worth a look. This is a nice, clean example. I don't think we will find another one like it, just like all the ones that have come before it. And I love these things. They're super awesome. And just a kind of a forbidden fruit, so to speak. Brakes feel great, no pulling or pulsating. They have plenty of good stopping power. Steers nice and straight. Down the road. and we're going about 50 now. And I'm only in 4th. Heat's blowing nice and toasty on this winter Portland day. So something really unique about these particular spec of Wagon, they are rear leaf springs, which means you don't have any strut towers in your rear cargo area, giving you more space back there and a heck of a lot more cargo capacity, because you're not going to be bottoming out your rear struts or springs, since you do have leaf packs back there. So it's almost a hybrid of a station wagon and a pickup truck, which makes it super cool, in my opinion. Well, I think this is nearing the end of our test drive here and a walkthrough video on this really cool 1996 Toyota Caldina four-wheel drive diesel station wagon. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. We are always getting really cool cars like this. This one is now for sale here in our showroom in Portland, Oregon. Not every vehicle we feature is for sale, but this one is. So if you enjoyed the video, follow along, whether you're a potential customer or just an enthusiast like ourselves. We hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching as always, guys, and stay tuned for the next video. All right.